Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I found a video here that is from Shelby Hunt here on YouTube. It is 6 culture shocks moving from the US to the UK. Should be kind of interesting to check out. I will link this video in the description if you want to check it out yourself or check out some of their other videos that they have. Um, there will also be a link in the description of my Patreon. If you have not done so, absolutely go check it out. We are actually starting a new show this week, possibly the It Crowd. We're also doing Black Adder still and Friday Night Dinner, which I love, my favorite thing to watch and react to. And then there will also be links in the description of how you can do a one-time donation or even become a member of the channel and get some extra perks and help the channel out as well. But let's go ahead and jump into this video.
If you move, whether that be from a town to town or across a country or, like us, from one country to another, you inevitably will run into this thing called culture shock. And so as two Americans who have been living in the UK for over 2.5 years now, I thought me and Rachel would talk about some of those culture shocks we've experienced.
Rachel and I
will talk about some of those culture shocks that we have experienced on what I'm calling Americans in the Motherland.
Oh no! It's horrible.
You have a better name?
No. Nope, I don't.
Americans in the Motherland it is. What is one culture shock moment that you experienced since moving here?
Oh, well, the first one. When people are like, hiya, you're right. And I'm like, of course I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be? Because in the States, if you ask if someone's all right, it's like, are you all right? Whereas here, it's like, what's up?
Well, didn't you say like you had one particular friend who says like that is the thing that she says to people?
Yeah, so I love her. She is Irish. So you know who you are. But so she does ask, she's genuinely so sweet though, but sometimes she's like, you're right, a little too often for me. And I start to be like, do I need to check if I'm okay? Like, it's just one of those things. So now that I've said one, Shelby, what is one of yours?
So I think one of the biggest culture shocks I experienced when we first got here was their reliance on having information that proves that you live there and having a bank account. Whenever you sign up for a service, like in the States, it's just you give them credit card information or debit card information and then they're just happy. You have to prove
give us your money.
Here it's like, no, you can't just give us money.
Prove to me your worth.
I know, it's like, we want to know that you live here. What's your second one?
Yeah, I guess the second one would be grocery stores.
I mean, he didn't really elaborate on that. What for you guys that do live there, like what would you need to prove that you're a citizen for? Because I feel like I'm thinking about like buying property or something like that. Like you do, you give them your driver's license that would have all your information on it, which would prove that. Or even a car, anything that you're buying that is big, that you're signing something for, or any kind of contractual stuff, like you that may not be what they say is like, oh, you have to have proof of, the residency or something like that. Like that proves it. Like they may not say that, but you still have to give that information, I feel like. So I'm confused at what else you would do that for that you're buying.
I think what takes me aback is the lack of variety.
Yes. Really, you only get variety if you're going to buy tea. Like seriously, like every other aisle
Or crisps.
are crisps.
That's
Or
the area.
biscuits.
Yes. And
Which-
the important things.
Yes, the important. Which, by the way, biscuits are cookies.
That was hard because in the States, you can have access to a load of different foods. Moving to a small island nation where that's just not the case, it's just different. Finding the eggs near the baking aisle, and it's like way on the other side. Like the food's over here, the baking aisle's over here, which another one that they have a lot of stuff in. And then it's like eggs. And your second one?
So my second one again deals with money, and once again, it's how bank accounts work over here.
Oh, yeah.
In the States, you are told never to give like your bank account number out. But here in the motherland, if you need to set up any kind of account, any kind of service, heck, sometimes when you just pay people, you literally give them your bank information. Actually, in a way, it's very convenient because you can easily transfer money between people. Anyways, what's your third one?
I used to work at this board game cafe.
I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with that either. There are a lot of ways to pay people. I mean, cash, obviously. Some services they'll take a check. Sometimes they'll have like an Apple Pay or something. You don't see that as much as you used to, that you can just directly scan your card. Or, Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, which comes straight from your bank account. But if you're paying like something reoccurring, if you're paying a bill, say you're paying your electric bill, or if you are making a payment for, obviously a credit card, most of that stuff you put your bank account information into. So maybe there's stuff that I'm not thinking of. If you guys could think of it, let me know. The variety thing I have heard. I know that we do have a big variety here. Sometimes it's majority of times it's very unnecessary. Maybe too many options. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I guess that wouldn't bother you until you encountered it, and you're like, oh well, that's my favorite flavor thing, and they don't have my favorite flavor, right? But if you like all the stuff that's just down the middle popular thing, then I guess you're good.
I'm doing my thing, ringing up a table that was really fun, by the way. And they were like a load of Scottish people. And they had me this bill that I've never seen before in my entire life. And I didn't know if we could accept it. And they got really upset about it. And I didn't know why. And I was like, I'm new. I'm new to the country. Like, they were like, yeah, we accept this. And I was like, wait, I just realized something. There is multiple currencies in the UK. You're in the States, use the dollar. It's it. You're in the UK and there's a couple currencies and it's just like, why? The worst thing is when you ask if it can be accepted, I feel like I was about to start a war.
So my third and final one. This is
Yeah, I could see that as being confusing. Absolutely. We are absolutely, but and honestly, like it is pretty rare for people even to deal with cash anyway, which is probably the case there as well. But um yeah, I could see that being hard to, because does the value of it change then? I mean, I wouldn't think so much because you would all be part of the UK, right? I don't know. Let me know.
gonna probably be silly to a lot of people, but for me it was eggnog. Christmas comes around, in the States, you can go into any grocery store and you can find a variety. So, like, I tried to find one online, and I did find one online in Amazon, and of course, all the reviews, which are British, were like, oh, this is great eggnog. I love the taste. And I was like, okay. So I bought it, and I got it. And it was not eggnog. I don't know what those reviews were, but the British people have been drinking inadequate eggnog apparently for their whole lives, because it was nothing like you would get.
So, first of all, I would think if you're ordering it from Amazon that you should expect it to not be good because it wouldn't be refrigerated to get to you. And I don't like any kind of milk, frankly, that is not refrigerated. Even like the almond milk. We drink almond milk, and there is a huge taste difference between the almond milk that you get out of the refrigerator section, the refrigerated cooler, whatever it is, at the grocery store, as opposed to what you would pull off the shelf that doesn't need refrigerated. And it is the stark difference. So I would never, ever in a million years order an eggnog or any kind of thing like that that doesn't need refrigerated. I do like eggnog. I'm a fan, but I don't like. I think this year, like my son loves it, my mom likes it, my son really loves it, but I think I probably had one glass all through the holidays. No, like in years before, I've done more, and we'll do like the liquored up eggnog and stuff. But I'll tell you what, I started trying. What is it? Uh, it's like the Spanish Mexican eggnog. The name just left me. It starts with a C. But I used to have neighbors around Charlotte that were from the area, Spain or Mexico. I don't know where it was, but they would make it, and it's already got like alcohol in it. It's got like rum and stuff. Oh, I would take that over eggnog anytime. I used to buy it, like buy the bottle from neighbors and stuff that made it, and it was amazing. I got like my whole family on it. Uh, one year when we hosted Thanksgiving, and I got like all kinds of my family hooked on that stuff.
In the States.
Coffee was one for me that was really weird. I would talk to people about a coffee, and I would go to a coffee shop and I'd look for my own filter coffee, and it's like super difficult to find because I drink black coffee. It's all espresso based. Yes. Which, to be fair, their espresso is really nice, but sometimes I just want a filter.
Anyway, that is our 6 culture shock moments.
What are some of your culture shock moments when you've lived in other countries? Please leave.
That's interesting. Yeah, the coffee thing. I do know that you guys drink a lot of instant coffee, which I don't like. Even when I go camping, that's really my only experience with it of trying it, and threw it out completely the first time I tried it, and just ended up doing pour overs. But with coffee, it is something like that would be something to order from Amazon, right? Um, yeah, I think you could. I don't know. I feel like that wouldn't be a huge deal. That it wouldn't be like that hard to get a hold of what you were wanting. But like I said, I don't drink black coffee. I like my coffee with some cream and sugar, and so I don't know. Not that picky of a coffee drinker. I do drink coffee. I drink it every morning. I like coffee. I just don't like instant coffee. But as far as like brand and stuff like that, I don't super care. I like flavored coffee. I like regular coffee. I don't care. Um, but that was really interesting. I do like hearing their perspective on it. I wouldn't mind watching another one of these just to get some different culture shock differences. But really good video. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did as well. Go check out their page if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hype. And have an awesome day, guys. Thanks for watching with me.